Hello, I will teach you how to make a custom faction in Arma 3. This has been done 10,000 times before, but I'm going to try to make this as quickly as possible. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to want to load up Arma 3, and I'm pretty sure that should already be open. You just restart this. I'm just going to keep this open because there's things I need to test. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to open with a live, but that's inside of the mod pack. So I don't need to add that into the mod list. And then once Arma loads, which it should, also just keep in mind that when you're making your own custom faction, just know what you're gonna do with it, know what the end goal is, know what the theme of it is, know the purpose. Don't just start making random factions just to quit on them in like 2 seconds, because I don't think any human likes to waste their time, so that's a doozy in itself. The reason why I make this custom faction was because I don't like single player missions, because a lot of single player missions were made by people who think that special forces consist of one singular guy going against 200 Taliban, because Arma players, I guess, their brains just I don't know. I mean, if you need fucking, what's it called, if you need proof that they're wrong, then just go to Wikipedia, look up the 75th Ranger Battalion, go to their not the 75th Ranger Battalion, the 75th Ranger Regiment, I think they're called. Go to their past operations and look at any of their operations. The Rangers do not operate on a 1 to 200 basis. They operate on like a 5 to 1 scale. They will literally send 100 people to kill 20 terrorists. Why? I don't know. What did I just click on? I don't know. Anyway, so let's just start where anybody will start, where any sane human will start, an Ace Arsenal. So you go to Ace Arsenal. Once it loads, hopefully nothing breaks, you're gonna go to Ace Arsenal. Please load. Please load. Thank you. You're gonna go here. I don't know what I just pressed. You're gonna go here. Find any of your random loadouts, like this guy. I don't like him. Or this guy. But fuck off. Kazinga. Okay, so once you have a loadout in Ace that you want, you just take this guy. You have an idea of what you want. Go to editor. Go to virtual reality. And then you're gonna spawn any random unit. Right click him. Edit loadout. Load your loadout onto this guy. Like Desert Squad Lead. Apply. And then because Orbat only uses the BI Virtual Arsenal for compatibility reasons, I guess, because they just never decided to change that, you're going to want to save him to the just any random loadout like this guy. Let's save him here, and cancel out of that, close out of this, and we're gonna go to single player scenarios. And this is where all the fun starts, because once you load into Orbat editor, you're gonna make a custom faction. Just make any random faction. You're gonna start by creating a name. Once it loads, so you already created a faction. So let's say you already created your name, and you're just trying to figure out what to do after you actually create the faction. So you're gonna go to name, display name, side, country, class name, all this and that. It doesn't really matter. Go to unit editor, import units. Once I think you already know this. When you create your faction, and you create all the units and all this and that, it's gonna be config. Actually, what am I doing? Most people don't know this. Okay, so I'm gonna start from scratch. I'm fucking this up. We call it display name Sussy, country sus. I can't spell. And then Sussy Baka, and the flag is NATO. You can change the flag whatever you want. Unit editor, come here, new display name, squad leader, and then bada boom, bada bang. I don't know why that's just op for. Who cares? Faction. This is gonna be the unit that the game uses the image of whenever you hover over the unit. I forgot what it's actually called. I'm gonna go here, edit loadout, come all the way down here, find your loadout, this guy, save changes, and you're gonna go to group editor. I'm gonna call it Razor11 because I play Arma, so I love really cool militaristic names, guys. Woo! And then you're gonna go to group editor. Once you fill that, add selected group, and you're gonna press export. Once you press export, you're gonna press full faction. All of this so this does the full faction, plus it gives you screenshots and your armor profiles, but that's a story for another day. You're gonna press full faction. It's gonna copy all of the data from your unit to your clipboard. Come down here, auto gen, and then Control A, Control V, and then Control S, and it saves the entire thing. Yeah, and then you're gonna go down to you're gonna come back to Arma, press CFG patches, go back to CFG patches.hpp, Control A, Control V, and Control S, and that is how you create your faction. So basically, you're gonna save and exit. Bazinga. Please hurry up. Thank you. And you're gonna exit that Arma because it doesn't save. It doesn't like update. What's it called? Like in real time. So you're gonna come here. You're gonna have a prefix, autogen, CFG patches. This entire file is, I forgot where I found this, but I downloaded this for this reason. And come back here to test, and you can rename this to whatever you want. Like, let's just call it Sussy Bugga. And then you're gonna go to Pbo Manager. Pretty sure Pbo Manager is one of the Arma tools that somebody else has made. You're gonna pack it into Sussy Bugga, and then you're gonna delete this just for reasons, and then that's gonna give you an error. I don't know what that error is. I have no idea what that error is. I have never been able to find what that error is. And come here, load it in, and just load mod, and then load it in. And then once you have done all this, your mod is basically operating the same way as literally any other mod that adds custom units, because your unit's going to be custom, your faction is going to be custom, and you've basically just created your own faction. If you want to add more units, more vehicles, more drones, you can add anything that's considered a unit to your faction. It doesn't have to be just infantry, and you can even add vehicles to groups. It's a little kind of buggy. It's a little weird, but yeah, and that's basically it. I could make another video on how to. Nah, it's too much. Nah, that's too much work. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Okay, and you just crashed. Yeah, okay, I don't care. Yeah, that's the video.